Alright, so I've been messing around with this, and I think I figured out what to do. First off, the bouncer I have to address as big guy. He appears to be pretty nervous. Okay. I'm gonna have to address him as big guy. Is Lime upstairs? Wait, oh Lime, yeah, he's upstairs, I believe. Excuse me, I'm not myself tonight, though I shouldn't even be here. Big guy. Can I go upstairs? What? Yes, no, wait, no. Why so nervous? Just gotta ask him this a couple times. Let's try that again. Fuck. How did I do this last time? My baby is due this week. I should be with my wife, but getting that reproduction permission signed by a corporate administrator took a lot of favors. This is one of them. Big guy. How is the wife? Big guy. Why are you so nervous? I only hope she doesn't give birth while I'm in here. How could I ever find out if I am? I mean, it could go wrong, and damn it. Can I go upstairs? I almost forgot the comma there. Go upstairs. Go up. Okay, let's go south. Go south. Go south. Go south. Go east. Go east. Use phone. Call 5411-5960. That is the phone number for that. Fuck. Do I have to put spaces? 5411-5960. Yes, sir. What is it? Dry voice croaks on the other end of the line. Cluster. The big guy is wife is in labor. You must be talking about Gunpie. Yeah, so what about him? Gunpie cluster. Gunpie is a dad. I'm not supposed to bother the big guy for nothing, so piss off. He has enough on his mind already. Cluster. Get Gunpie to the hospital. Lucky bastard's going off the hook tonight. Alright, I will let him know, says Cluster, and the tiny eye almost disappears inside the pulpy mass of flesh that makes up his face. Exit. Okay. I think that worked. I like how I have this layout memorized now. Okay, let's go up now. With each step, the small charcoal stair lights up under the pressure of your feet. This is a VIP club sector. The tables are placed far away from each other to improve privacy, but everyone can see what everyone is doing at all times. The bosses are here. They are not unprotected, though. Each boss has 2 personal bodyguards sitting next to them. Small men with dangers in their eyes. Some old enough to be retired. The whole dance floor can be seen through the glowing one-way plexiglass that surrounds the table sector. Near the plexiglass window, you see Lime sitting all by himself, which is odd because his bodyguard never leaves his side. This must be more serious than you thought if he needs to be that kind of privacy. To the east, you see the charcoal stair you just got up. It leads down to the dining sector. Lime. Examine Lime. Can I sit with Lime? He seems to be deep in thoughts. You probably should sit on his table. Instead, the music makes it nearly impossible to hear. Go to Lime. Near the plexiglass window. Go to window. I don't know his direction. Sitting on his table. Sit on table. Holy shit, that's the worst way to put that ever. You sit down and Lime's hand falls to his lap, spilling his drink all over the table. He's dead. Someone cut his throat ear to ear. Right here in front of the Yakuza bosses. His big blue eyes are now 2 little lifeless dots staring at you from a clouded darkness of surprise and horror. Lime, you French piece of... You never finished the curse. We've been waiting for you, dog. You gave my boys here a hell of a run. A pale man sits next to Lime's dead body. At the same time, 2 retrievers stand at your back, making sure you don't get funny ideas. My friends call me dog. You call me Mr. Dajuron. Who the hell are you, and what do you want? Your mouth goes tight. Isn't it obvious? I'm here for that passcode inside your synapse. My name is irrelevant. I work for people who can do this. Points to Lime's open throat. In a place like this, points at the Yakuza bosses having fun at their tables. That's all you need to know. He barely opens his lips to speak, and when he does, it's awfully difficult to understand what he mumbles. The pair of retrievers glued to your back start to breathe harder. The pale man twitches his head, and for a moment he seems to have troubles opening his eyes. Sorry, pal, there's no passcode in here. The bums you hired made sure of that. They screwed up the upload. I only have half of it, you say. Wrong. Data uploads always buffer completely before writing into a synapse. We can restore the passcode with special QR equipment, but you knew that already, right, dog? The pale man finally opens his eyes. Maybe he's nervous. Maybe he should be nervous. Maybe he should be nervous. Yeah, I knew it already. I'm just impressed you know it too. Only ciphers know that. And you don't look like much of one to me. You light a cigarette and blow a handful of smoke in his face. So you must be something else, like whatever the passcode opens. The retrievers stare at you with crazy eyes. They're probably the same ones from the rooftops. You throw them a wide, friendly smile their way. They move closer. They may not be smart, but they know how to push, and these know exactly when. A cold line of sweat rolls down your temple. You're a curious man, dog. I told you to call me Mr. Dajuron, you fruit. And no, I'm not curious. I give a damn about this passcode. I'm just used to having my friends plugged like this. And I'm just not used to having my friends plugged like this in front of me. It puts me in a bad mood. You look at the dance floor and see the woman in red cowboy boots asking for directions. They point her to your table. She's skinny and small, no wonder you missed her in the crowd. Her face has no upgrades, but her legs do. The way she moves gives her away. She moves like Rachel used to when she got those servo legs installed after Lone Sharp messed things up between you and Eddie. You snap out of it and go back to the pale man and his pets. We have a QRS ready for you, Dajaran. That passcode is making you a target. Don't make things worse. We can compensate you fully for your services. The pale man twitches again, his mouth an awful knot. The pale man starts to twitch again, this time more notoriously. The girl in the red cowboy boots looks at you and her eyes go wide and when she sees who you're talking to. This is not how things are done around here. You point at Lime's open throat, he gets the idea. Even when his eyes don't move, he gets it. We have clearance, the pale man says. Balls. Not in Yakuza territory. Not like this, you don't. See the big boy down there at the bar looking right at us? We move too slow or too fast and this is going to be nothing compared to what you think you pulled back at the upload point. You say it slow so every word is understood. The retrievers just became aware of their situation. They get jumpy. There will be no need for that. Dodo Dajaran. Oh, he's stuttering. Why don't you come with us? We're the only ones who can retrieve the code anyway. Now that the former contractor is well retired, his face a blank card. He's hiding something. It's not fear. No, you can't quite make what it is, but it is there. The pale man's arms go stiff. He squeezes his drink at the point. The glass cracks. His stare shows nothing, not even surprise. Sure, I'll go with you. Then you'll have my head chopped off to get the passcode. No deal, chum. You look at the dance floor and the girl in the red cowboy boots. The girl in the with the red cowboy boots on, it's not there anymore. Oh, is not there anymore. What's the matter with you? Need a fix or something? You smile at his gestures. Not your issue. Come with us, or like your friend, stay here forever. His words come out dry, almost like a cough. You have balls, pal. I give you that. Wasting Lime like you did in front of the Yakuzas and treating me like this. I'm sure the two idiots you brought here are so jacked up they don't even realize how deep into crap they are. Am I right? The retrievers look at each other in confusion. Not your issue. Come with you come. We get code. Simple. The man starts twitching so much it hit the table with his knees this time. The guy keeps switching his head to the sides, frantically. His jaw moves all by itself while he tries to gain control over his limbs. Wait, what the hell is this? You spit the cigarette in his face. He doesn't react, not even closing his eyes even when sparks reach them. The side of his head is wired with microchips. He's an android. The side of his head is wired with microchips that flicker behind his collar. You didn't notice before because of lights, but it's there. A goddamn bypasser. Great. You scared, pal? You couldn't come here by yourself. You had to send a dead man to do your dirty work. His eyes go white. Glad you realized it was becoming a problem to keep his face moving like a living one. You know how it is? I don't. I've never used dead guys to close my deals. Not my style. You say it loud enough for the person on the other side of the line can pick it up without interference. You see the girl wearing the red cowboy boots trying to get past the Yakuza on the dance floor? This is a security measure, Dajaran. Nothing more. Like you said, this is Yakuza territory. I had no choice but to use a bypasser. It's so impersonal, but it gets the job done. Now, without that passcode, you feel guns pointing at you from hidden spots between the clothes. Eyes fixed on your hands, muscles going tight, a silent thunder about to strike. Hey dog, is that you? A young woman's scream breaks the tension. The woman in the red cowboy boots comes dancing upstairs and showing a big fake smile. She screams of joy again just to make sure every Yakuza boss on the floor turns around to look at her. She waves hello and gives little jumps towards your table, throwing herself at your side and giving you a big wet kiss right on the neck. The Yakuza on the floor do notice her. She's the only other Gaijin besides you and the bypassed man. They know something is about to go down. The bypassed man stares at the girl's fake smile. It's hard to read a dead man's expression, but if you but if you could name one, you would say that it's about to get very pissed. How you doing, baby? When did you get back from the colonies? She tosses a mischievous smile at you, blue glowing lips, and fluorescent makeup. Yes, hey, who? I mean, how have you been? She catches you off guard, and that's the best you can come up with. Tell your friend to go away, the passerby says. The bypasser twitches badly. Dog, you didn't introduce us. How rude. My name is Sarah, mister. My name is Sarah, mister. The pale man twitches his face. His jaw gets stuck. Oh, Matt, this is Matt. Dog, why didn't she tell me that before? Hi, Matt. Sarah gives the bypassed man a fake hug while at the same time taking his gun. The retrievers are too confused to catch her move. You freeze for a second, unsure of who the woman is. She appears to know your name, but as far as you can remember, you've never met her before today. The bypass man's postmortem gets more evident when he starts having trouble opening his jaw to speak. Grabbing a dead bum and installing neural bridges doesn't get you very far at the end of the day. Luckily for you, retrievers are confused as hell, trying to make something of his twitching. They are so wired with modifications they don't seem to understand a kill them order when they see one. There's the only woman in a red cowboy boots staring at you between the crowd of people. You lose her the second you became aware of her presence. Matt sits next to the lime's corpse with his eyes fixed to yours. He desperately tries to signal the retrievers standing behind you. Use taser on retrievers. Giving the taser has only one shoot. It will surely be your death sentence. The retriever standing behind you will slit your throat like you did with Lime in silence. Slow and silence. Scream. You lose her the second you become aware of her presence. Okay. Matt. What now? Get up. Stand up. Go east. Oh, let's save first. Attack retriever. Did I misspell retriever? No. Attack retrievers. You lose her the second you become aware of her presence. Matt sits next to Lime's corpse with his eyes fixed to yours. He desperately tries to signal the retriever standing behind you. Get out. Turn around. None of these will really work. Show passcode to Matt. Bypass man just sits there choking with his own drool, trying to come up with a signal to alert the retrievers. Follow woman. Follow red cowboy boots. That won't work. Go west. Go east. Go south. Go north. I can't use the taser on him. Leave club. Leave table. Ah. Attack Matt. Given the current situation, you think twice. The retriever standing behind you will chop your head off before you can make a move. Give passcode to retrievers. Show passcode to retrievers. I really don't want to have to fucking consult the hint book every goddamn time. Look at retrievers. Examine retrievers. Oh, I think I misspelled it. They're confused about the bypass man's order. Now is your chance. Chance to what? Run. Run away. Attack retrievers. Attack Matt. The retriever standing behind you would chop your head off. Leave table. Examine that. I don't know what to do here. I can't move anywhere. I'm already standing. Let's duck. Move south. Stand. Scream. Sarah, help me. Sarah fakes a kiss. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I thought she was gone. What the fuck? Because it says you lose her the second you became aware of her presence. The sea gun lies weightless on your lap. Sarah fakes a kiss on your cheek and whispers, I know, be ready. Take sea gun. Oh, that's the thing, that's the, whatchamacallit? It's the shortcut symbol icon. Okay, use sea gun. Use sea gun on retrievers. Show sea gun to retrievers. Use sea gun on Matt. Examine sea gun. And a short muzzle for quick action. The sea beams that fire can go through a rock and melt down. Sarah, you ready? Sorry, what? The music is too loud. Can you be more specific, baby? Sarah, it's time. Sarah, let's go. Attack retrievers. I don't... Oh wait, shoot retriever with sea gun. Retrievers with sea gun. You move your hand inside your coat and wrap it around the sea gun, but then something in your gut tells you to chill out and think this through. Okay. Shoot Matt with sea gun. The shot goes right through the bypass man's face and hits a wall behind him. Before you do anything else, Sarah pulls out a filament katana and with a quick move of her wrist, one of the retriever's heads ends up rolling on the table. The smell of burnt skin quickly fills Tech Noir's VIP sector. No one gives the order. No one has to. The sound of weapons being drawn is enough to make all hell break loose. You hit the floor at the same time. Sarah kicks the table down to have something to hide behind. The remaining retriever grabs one of the bosses and uses him as a shield. He moves to the stairs without realizing a security is coming up. Sarah grabs your face with both hands while screaming something you can't quite make out through all the shooting that the high retriever is doing to stay alive. She pulls something from a pocket and throws it at the ceiling where it sticks like a bug on a windshield. She then closes her eyes and waits and covers both ears and hands while you're trying to get a clue of what's happening. Tech Noir's lights flicker and go off. Even the ones on the seats and the table. Something hits you in the base of your neck and you go stiff. Let's save. Everything goes white. The shooting fades away, leaving you in outer space. There's no up or down, no left or right, no floor or walls around you. The Mars colony's all over again. A weightless lump drifting through the sea of emptiness, a sea of nothing. The idea of being dead crosses your mind, but you quickly drop it after noticing the strong scent of Yinguinya's cigarettes. At least you still have a nose. Your eyes two hot coals burning in your face. The woman Sarah, she must have thrown a CYPHER or something similar. Something, maybe a portable EMP, not sure. You're only certain of the sensation in your eyes. Rub eyes. A strange shapeless form crawls behind some sort of structure, waving to you to duck and follow it. Duck. Follow shapeless form. You follow the shapeless shadow through the white void, getting only glimpses of your surroundings. The bells in your ears begin to slowly fade, then they hurt like hell and you finally start seeing red blurred spots against the empty space. The dim shape of the person against the glowing white void is signaling to you to open fire. Use sea gun. Rub eyes again. Shoot with sea gun, but I don't have a target. Rub eyes. Sarah appears in front of you for a split second. She has cut a hole in the plexiglass with her filament katana and is waiting for you to go through. Step through hole. Rub eyes. Go through hole. You jump through what you think is a hole Sarah carved on the plexiglass with her filament katana. You feel the floor hit your knees. This time there's up and down. You must have gone through the hole and landed on the dance floor away from whatever Sarah threw into the VIP sector ceiling. A soft small hand grabs yours and squeezes. The hand pulls you through the blurred shapes. Someone fires, more screams. Fingers crack under your shoes. All the crying fades away, leaving only the sounds of the market ringing in your head. Cold acid rain drips from your face. The red spots become technicolor. Sarah pulls your arm again to guide you through a narrow corridor of tents, but you lose grip. You see Sarah's shape going downstairs into Neo Sushi's public subway. Let's rub eyes again, see if it works. Nope. Go downstairs. Go down. Let's save again. The burning sensation is over. You can see again the tubes. She dragged you to the tubes in plain Yakuza territory after killing a bunch of them. Crazy goddamn broad. The blood stains on the sleeveless, glowing pink fur coat that she's wearing will give her away if a cop decides to drop the donuts and do his job for a change. No time for details. At the nightclub, orders are being given to people who make sure they get carried away. You see a full body scanner to the north. It scans passengers for tickets, weapons, and explosives. Behind a thick black plexiglass, you can hear the security guards laughing while the passengers move through the scanner. Near the corner, there's a ICUR terminal. Sarah stands near the subway stairs, covering the entrance with a mini Uzi she had before. Examine ICUR. The terminal has a silver plate where you can pay for a tube ticket by using a multi-card. There's a holographic advertisement of a woman eating a carrot on one of the sides, promoting expensive non-cloned vegetables. Use multi-card on ICUR. You slide the multi-card through the scanner. Welcome to the ICUR terminal. How many tickets do you want? 2. Right away, thank you for using ICUR terminals. Don't forget to grab your tickets. The terminal prints tickets. You spent 60 credits. Okay, take tickets. Terminal over there, get 2 and come back here. I had the 2 tickets. Sarah, we need to discard our weapons. Let's try and go north or through. Go north. Just wait. What do you think you're doing? Give me those tickets first. Oh, give tickets to Sarah. Finally, let's get going. You go first. I'm right behind you. She motions you. Okay, go north. Isn't this going to go off? The full body scanner doesn't pick up anything unusual. Glued to your back, Sarah walks hiding the Yakuza's mini Uzi under your coat. And holding the disruptor with... Oh. The small device vibrates so much she has to squeeze it between her back and her chest to... Your back and her chest to keep it from jumping up to the floor. It makes a tender scene for the security guards watching the line of people behind a black plexiglass. The tube arrives at the same time you two step out of the scanner and blend with tourists and locals waiting at the platform. The crowd of passengers squeeze against the east doors, trying to get a good spot to sit. The south, you see full body scanner you just came from with Sarah. Go east. The blindex doors slid closed behind you and Sarah, almost without making a sound other than magnetic lock that activates automatically when the wagon starts moving. The place is filled with tourists trying to squeeze into an inch of spare space that they don't have. A TV set runs advertisements of new jobs at the Mars colonies, promising twice the payment for half the work. You can't help grinning at that. Outside, the subway ascends, becoming a suspended train that crosses Neo Sushi's skyline under a flickering holographic moon. It is projected against the clouds, has something to do with people not standing the sight of the cracked one. Sarah's standing close to you, trying to see if she spots a Yakuza. You see a closed door to the north, leading to the first tube wagon. The closed south door leads to the third, and the last tube wagon. The west doors connect to the tube to the platform when it's not in movement. At the moment, the tube is traveling through Neo Sushi. Okay, I get it. I get what they're trying to say. The layout is first tube wagon is the first train car. Got it. Let's go north. Try, but that way is closed. Okay, go south. You try, but that way it is to go that way, but it is closed. Okay. Sarah, who are you? Not here, man. There's too many ears. Remember, this is Yakuza territory. All these people came on the station. Okay. Look around. The gray sky above Neo Sushi's horizon melts with holographic projection, like reflection. Okay, let's just wait. The train should eventually stop. Wait until train stops. Smell. Listen. Let's try this. Huh. Doesn't work. Can't do that either. I don't know what to do here. I should be able to wait until it stops. Go west. Please stand away. From the door says a female Japanese voice in clumsy English. The voice comes from the door sensors and repeats the message in 6 other languages. Place is filled with tourists. Look outside. Can I just wait? Again. Sleep. Inventory. Read matchbox. Crouch. Duck. Stand. I don't know what to do besides wait. This train should eventually stop. Fuck. Oh wait, open north door? Go north. Oh wow. Oh, here we go. I had to open the fucking doors. I'm a retard. North wagon is also crowded with people trying to get a seat while others just want to move to the west doors because their station is approaching. Right outside the window, you can see flying hover cars moving alongside the wagon with a flock of seagulls keeping it company through the desert blackness of Neo Sushi Skyline. Sarah standing next to you, laying against somebody's back. The open south door leads back to the wagon you just came through. The west doors go south. Open. Wow. The south wagon moves slightly to the sides when you step in with Sarah. Must be the high speed or the lack of maintenance on the rails. Either way, you feel it swing to left and right. Most of the people don't stay on this one. The seats are all occupied, but since there aren't many passengers standing here, you can walk freely and relax with Sarah. The open north door will take you back to the wagon you just came through. The west door is connected, blah, blah, blah. Sarah is laying against you, one of the wagon windows. The deadly filament katana hidden under a fluorescent fur coat. Okay. Open south doors. Open, oh wow. Door. Go south. I guess I'm in both of them. My name is... Oh. I was hired to get you and that guy Lime out of this mess in one piece. I couldn't get to the Yakuza place in time because Lime encrypts all his communication, so I had to follow you around for a while until you went there. She seems bothered by the fact she didn't make it on time. Okay. Where do we go now? Come again? Oh, fuck. No idea, usually don't ask either. They pay me, I do what they ask. That's the deal. She looks at other passengers, but they aren't paying attention to your conversation. Where are we going? We go to a place I've got near downtown, a capsule hotel. It's on my turf, so we will be safe until my client calls. How long until we get there? Don't worry about that now. The capsule hotel's owner is a former client of mine. He will take care of us for a couple of hours only. After that, we will have to split, she says it while closing her fur coat. Okay. How long have you been in this business? The hired babysitter, that's who I am. That's who I am. Sarah. She sounds used to the job. Okay. Did you know Eddie? This cool. It can cut almost anything. What? I got it from my father. He was a smuggler just like you. Now he does imports. Did you know lime? Never met the guy until today. His picture was handed to me. That's all. My client said he was a provider, so I figured out they may have been friends, but I'm not sure. She sounds honest about it. Okay. What did you use back there? Get us out of tech war. Is there something specific I need to ask her? We wait for my client to call. Okay, you probably will get a safe pass to another continent. She speaks as if it were the hundredth time she does this. Let's go to the hotel. How long is this ride? Go north. The north door is so crowded with people trying to get out of the wagon you can't see it anymore. The door is not there anymore. They're just people pushing other people. The west blind X doors slide open. Again, the people flow towards the platform like a giant. Okay, go west. Yes. You and Sarah step out of the wagon and immediately see and smell the difference between the well-lit, clean and secure Harajuku subway station and this one. Most of the Ebisu's inhabitants survive in cheap capsule hotels, the streets, and sometimes in worse places, so it's not unusual to see at all seeing the broken ICUR terminals and empty spot where the full body scanners ought to be. The Ebisu screamed outside. One of the many sectors the corporations chose to forget, a perfect hideout for criminals like you. The crowd squeeze each other against the east doors, trying to get out as quickly as they can before the door closes. In front of you, there's a ladder going up into... Okay, go up. The police sirens and screams become louder when you reach the street. Most of the passengers that descended from the subway are already gone downstairs. The tube leaves somebody... descended from the... Downstairs, the tube leaves. Somebody laughs from one of the tall old buildings that surrounds the street. You feel eyes watching you from the shadows, trying to figure out if it's worth it. Sarah pulls her filament katana and turns it on. The sound of the raindrops on the glowing blue filament is followed with the sound of windows being closed and doors being locked. To the east, you see Sarah walking towards a dark street. She turns around and caught you looking something you shouldn't. She smiles about it. At the south, you see the empty subway stairs. Okay. You know, I'm just going to save it here and stop.